All right, here on YHTV, we, of course, are being surprised by every corner of this expo. With me right now is George Consonatas, Greek, of course. I keep telling him that he's got a name that I need to, put my tongue around. And he's going to explain to us today exactly what this company is doing, which is almost a very paradigm shifting substitute for many things out there today. So, George, this company was originally based with flaxseed, correct?
Yes. Um, Polar Foods makes a high omega flax seed. And what's unique about this, the flaxseed has been used by consumers for many years, and people have been taking it for nutritional purposes for hundreds of years. But being that it's very high in omega-3, as we know the fish industry and the fish oils are very high in EPA and DHA, ours is a high omega-3s from a plant source. But what's unique about ours over any other flaxseed that exists today is that we have a patented seed which is very high in omega-3. Ours has as much as 70% alpha-linoleic acid, this constituent that makes up largely the flaxseed. Most other flax seeds only have about 52 to 54%. But because we have such a high level of omega-3, we're able to break the barrier and move beyond the kitchen table. What does that mean is that just recently, as late as this week, Campbell's Soup, for example, made an announcement they do not want to use bisphenol A in cans. As you know, cans are lined with a product called bisphenol or BPA, which consumers believe, and many studies show, that it is detrimental to the humans. And for that reason, consumers have been, and advocates have been asking canning companies to rid themselves of BPA. Finally, and congratulations to Campbell, my understanding is they've made an announcement to try and remove BPA whenever there's a good alternative. Well, it so happens that from the flaxseed that we have, which is 70% ALA, we are able to make a resin that can be coating the new cans so that consumers who choose to buy foods that are in canned goods can now do it with an ease, understanding that what they're eating is a safer product because this is made from a natural product, flaxseed, high omega, and it's a safe.
So, for it to, isn't this, I'm just baffled by this. Here we have been hearing about flaxseed throughout really, it's sort of come to the surface for about the last 10 years, the last decade, as people are a little more aware of their nutritional values and things like that. And of course, balancing hormones, which we hear a lot about for women.
Yes.
Now, suddenly there's a new shift here that we're learning that from the flaxseed, you're able now to create this epoxy.
Correct. It's a resin epoxy, and I don't want to confuse our audience and your audience, but the use of the epoxy goes into many other areas, for making quartz stone, from applying it on walls as an anti-graffiti product. But the most important thing that we want consumers to know today is there is an alternative to BPA, and we can coat the inside of a can. So we've done it successfully, a big canning company, and we can show them how our product can be lined, the inside of a can, to make a safer method for the consumers now to consume their foods from pre-canned products.
So when it gets transformed into this epoxy, does it take other chemicals to manufacture this?
There's a 1% of some other components that are proprietary to the manufacturer, and they use that way, but we're assured that the product is 99.9% natural, if you would. So the oil itself comes from the flaxseed. It's that oil that's then epoxidized to make the resin that we're talking about, which is, again, has been tried by a canning company. We've gotten their approval, thumbs up on it, and we're closely working with them right now towards the different level we need to go to.
Right. This is so amazing to me. There's other pieces of samples that George had showed me earlier that is sort of blowing my mind a little bit because, to the knowledge that it is coming from this flaxseed and the flaxseed is your main source. That to me is really mind baffling.
What's nice about it, as you know, the American farmers have been having a hard time on a worldwide scale, and this is a North American product. It's actually grown in Canada. Canada happens to be one of the largest suppliers of flaxseed, and Polar Foods is actually has 5,000 acres that they grow this particular product in. And as the demands grow, we have the ability to lease additional land, etc. But we know where our product comes from, and we know it's a North American product, all natural certified, which the consumer can go in on the website and check it out to see its validity.
Yes. So at this point, how the company was built, which is on the flaxseed, and this, it's not genetically modified flaxseed. It is just the flaxseed in its purest form, right?
Correct, and I'm glad you point that out. And I apologize for not mentioning it earlier. Through a process of natural selection, we've been able to make a super seed. So it is not GMO, it's not genetically modified, and it is a natural product. And thank you for bringing that to my attention. I apologize for not mentioning it before.
No, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew about that,
Yes,
because
yes.
now you have, this company has their own products of flax products, like the capsules and the oils and things like that. Is that correct?
We currently supply many of the soft gel manufacturers in the United States. We don't manufacture the gelatin capsules themselves. They're manufactured for us. But we have made products that we make available to certain types of customers that we have. But generally speaking, we are suppliers of the oil, and we have the seed, as I said before.
Yes.
We have a patent on that, a U.S. patent, as well as Asian and European patent, I believe we have. And that should have gone in place. And basically, we are the source of that. We're the growers, and we supply the oil and the seed and the powder.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, congratulations on this new
Thank you very
formula.
much. Thank you so very much, and I appreciate you taking a few moments to learn about our product. Like I said before, it is the most exciting product I've come across in 30 years, only because the scope and the variety of products that can be made from it is, to me, unbelievable.
Yes, yes. I mean, this is really very exciting. I mean, this is like a really, again, as I said, a paradigm shift of taking the natural resources that we have and basically inventing or creating the next phase that will protect us in our consumption of our foods, protect the environment too, because it's naturally based, and when it breaks down in wherever it is, it's better for us.
Yeah. And Mother Nature has provided a very unique product, and we need to take advantage of all its capabilities. And all we can thank is Mother Nature for that. That's all I can say.
Right, right. I mean, I always say it's the balance between the science of it and the nature. And we sort of went, before it was all nature, then it became all science.
Right.
Now we're finding the balance because, you know, without the machinery and everything, it's very hard to come to what you've come to today. So it's about the balance of the two to make it a perfect world.
Absolutely. I mean, 100 years ago, it probably would have been impossible to have the type of equipment and technology that we have today to be able to come up with what we have. So I think you're right. It's a very timely product to come onto the market because the technology exists and the ability for us to make it in such exists. So.
Well, thank you so much for your time, George, and I hope to follow up with you as all this development starts to unfold.
Be happy to discuss it with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.